Welcome back to another video. It has been a minute, but I've got a great video for you today. I'm going to talk to you about the 3 things that I learned from Alex Hormozi after a 30-minute call. So make sure you stay till the end because I'm gonna leave the best for last. So I'm gonna refer to my notes that I have taken from the call, and this is gonna give you guys, man, put it this way, I haven't heard this anywhere on the internet, and you probably won't see the video because it's only available inside of the AAA Accelerator group. And if you don't know anything about that, I'll leave the link in the description. Just a heads up, I'm actually one of the sales coaches. So yes, this is a plug. And if you're not inside the AAA Accelerator group, you're missing out. So let's get on with the video. The first one, what I learned from Alex Hormozi in the 30-minute call was, this is what he said. If you're trying to figure out which of the problems to solve in an industry, it's just value created times ease of implementation. Now, as I go through these notes, I'm just going to break it down in how I have perceived this information from Hormozi. So that first statement that he dropped, that was a bomb. If you're trying to figure out which of the problems to solve in an industry, it's just value created times the ease of implementation. So the way I see it inside of my agency, Ecom Engineers, the business principles remain the same. And it's basically identify the business that is causing the business owner pain and the most problems, which is going to be the bottleneck for that business. All the business owner wants is for the problem to be solved. Now, with the power of AI automation, the things that you can do is just phenomenal. If you've been playing around with AI, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you are a business owner and you are not familiar with AI, if you are having problems in your business currently, whether it's generating leads, productivity within your own staff, employees, even right down to your internal systems, your processes, if that isn't good enough, believe it or not, AI automation can help streamline that process inside of your business. I always get a lot of DMs from business owners asking, what's this AI automation? I see it everywhere, and how much is it going to cost? And my reply is always the same. How long is a piece of string? If you got 15 minutes, it's best if we jump on a call so then I can identify where the problems are inside of your business, and then I'll be able to let you know what parts of AI automation you need. So if you're a business owner and you're struggling, whatever it may be, it could be generating leads, trying to increase revenue, streamline your processes, I suggest you jump on a call. I'll leave the link in the description below, and just give me 15 minutes and I'll be able to identify how AI automation can solve your problem. And if I can't, I'll suggest someone that can, right? So moving on to the next one. So my takeaway from that statement there, which of the problems to solve in an industry, it's just value created times ease of implementation. My takeaway is this: if you can solve a problem within a business times how hard or difficult or easy it is to implement that solution to the business, that's how you're going to solve the problems. In addition to that, he goes on to say this: that's the equation, which if you chunk it up, it's numbers of potential customers times gross profit per customer. The easy part is just operational drag associated with the solution. And then he goes into, if I had 6 different problems I could potentially solve, which one has way more people who have it, which one's easier to do, and which one unlocks the most value. So how often do business owners have more than one problem? A lot of agencies, especially if you have a AAA agency, quite often you get caught up on the tech, on the AI chatbot, and how fancy and how amazing it is because of all the things that it can do. And like I've always said, if you go watch my earlier videos, I always highlight the fact that no one cares about your chatbot, no one cares about your automation until you can demonstrate how it solves their problem. So in relation to Hormozi in that statement, which one has more people who have it, which one's easier to do, which one unlocks the most value. So if you got 6 problems identify out of the 6 which is all those things. How many more other businesses like this one have that same problem? Is it easier to fix? Is it easier to solve? But also, does it unlock the most value? If you can identify that problem within a business, you're off to the races. Next one. Where does clarity need to be established first for it to be successful long term? So this is one of the questions that was asked to Alex, and his response was, it has to work. Like, that's the biggest thing. All the stuff that you guys probably are learning or know about marketing and advertising only accelerates the awareness that you bring to the product. And so if a product sucks, everyone will just find out quickly, and then you'll have to create a new product. Boom. My takeaway from that, again, as I said in the beginning of the video, is the business principles remain the same. There's no point creating a shitty product just to make a buck. How many courses have you done online? How many seminars have you been to? How many products have you bought that weren't what it appeared to be, right? That's what Alex is saying. He's highlighting the fact that the most important thing for any business is to make sure you have a damn good product and it solves the problem for the business. It's simple, right? And it's straightforward, but sometimes it needs to be said again. And you know what? You can hear this information from the person down the street, but it's not until you hear it from some guru on stage or some influencer, then you'll believe it, which blows my mind. But I digress. That's the whole point of making a product, an AI chatbot, an automation that is just gonna knock the socks off the business owner. You have to build a system that's gonna solve the problem, but also, if you can, make sure that it creates the most value. And if you can do that, as I said, you're off to the races. The next one, then he goes on to say, this is why some of the gurus or info guys keep launching new things, because they're really good at marketing and shitty at the product. How true is that? And so they have to keep making new products, making more promises, and then burning more bridges. And that's literally the model, which is horrible and a shitty way to live. Mate, let's give the man a hand. Let's give the man a hand. Like, shout out to Alex Hormozi, man. Like, that is, how true is that? So again, the takeaway from that statement is build a product that not only solves a problem, but it creates the most value. Build it in such a way that it goes over and above your competition or whoever else is trying to build the same thing. Everyone's always after that quick fix, the quick return, the quick ROI. And I'll share this with you. This is a quote from the Amish people. A fence that goes up quick comes down quick. Meaning, if you take your time building the thing, building the product and making it amazing, you identify a niche that has that problem. Not only do you solve the problem, it also creates the most value. Can you grasp those words? Like, it's logic. If you truly can comprehend that statement and you can figure that out inside of your business for other businesses, you're set, especially when it's powered by AI. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. And if you're not utilizing AI automation inside of your business, you're going to get left behind. In some of my earlier videos, I mentioned when the tractor first came out inside of the industrial age, all the farmers got smoked, left behind, until they were forced to adapt. So there's quite a few more. I didn't realize how long this video is going to be, but this is too long already. I'm gonna leave it there. But what I'm gonna ask you to do, if you've watched this video all the way to the end, leave me a comment below and let me know if you want part 2. And if I get enough comments, I'll make a part 2 for you.